Hello and welcome back to First to Worst, this time with a very stealthy intro music. I'm Spanners, still in driver's seat, trying to find someone who knows how to fly this thing. Today we're getting right down to it. We've got our last few runners. We're down to the last two runs. This free-for-all run is going to be ASWA, who is currently ready to go, about to start his rolls, being moderated by the wonderful Hoyt, who will join us shortly as well. We've eaten our hot dog and are just waiting to load in. Here we go. We've got our first roll here, first box.
3 re-rolls for a total of 4 guns.
What do we got?
See what you
Ooh,
get
an
first.
Arctic Warfare. Good start. Are we going to keep it? Are we going to roll it? Looks like we're re-rolling it.
Not
So
usable,
that's 2 more
actually.
re-rolls.
Okay.
I've
that's
not had
one
good
re-roll.
experiences with that.
Uplink successful. Target system detected.
Number 2, the Gold 1911. That's one of my favorites. It looks like we're keeping this. So we should get rolling in
it's fine.
just
Yeah.
a few moments
I think I'll
here.
go with this.
Alright, sticking with the gold
And
1911.
Yo,
And
if you
he's
don't have
off.
any,
We just saw
further
the
questions,
1911 come
I
in,
will
so
wish you
we'll wait
luck
for the stream
and
to
see
catch
you
up.
on the other side.
so I can
But
just
yeah,
go?
we are off. And
Yeah,
hi,
3, 2,
Hoyt,
1,
how's it
go.
going?
Yeah, perfect.
Good. I'm excited to see a gold 1911 run. What a swag way to start the run.
That is one of my favorite starting roles, especially back in hallways. That was always nice to see. I love the sights that you could actually see them.
Yeah, the tritium sites really are something special when you're running through the sewers here. If you get one of those black iron sight guns, it's just so miserable.
Yeah, it turns out being able to see your sights actually helps a lot.
It's crazy.
Looks like we're
Oh, did
taking
you
a
wanna
route
hit me
through.
with the screen share?
Yeah, you know what? I said I was gonna do that, and then I definitely remembered to do it.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have ESP the whole time.
You're living in the future. Let's see here. Let's try that.
It's like Tenet if I ever watched Tenet.
You're using greater than 10% of your brain.
Yes, we should make a movie about that. Anyway, it looks like he's gonna skip shop 1.
Yeah, I think we got our token. We're not gonna buy anything. It looks like, and we're just getting preemptively into it on my part. Ooh, that was a close one on the laser.
System node. Hold
It was
this
close,
position.
but he's in it. He's booped the orb. He's locked and loaded and ready to go.
Now let's see what kind of spread we have on these statics here. Putting that 1911 to good work. There's 3 and 4, 5, 1 around the corner there.
The one around the corner, that one's always an extra half a second to kill.
Yeah, we'll have to go hunting. Having a bit of trouble with these Sussex, but we are still in control. Ooh, stuck in a reload. 1. Having a bit of trouble on that far static. Line up your sights. There you go. Just a couple left,
Taking time for a reload.
Encryption
and we're through. No trouble. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that was. Bunker is a pretty comfy hold, but
I
you
like
definitely
Bunker.
see, I'm its biggest fan. If Bunker has one fan, I am in.
I thought you were a Funbind fan.
Well, it is the fun bind, but if I'm gonna start a fan club, it's gonna be for Bunker.
Bunker, as you say, is such a cozy hold. First hold, third hold, I'm always happy to see it.
Yeah, yeah. With how intimidating some of these rooms can be.
It reminds me of hallways, kind of like going back to your old cozy haunt.
Yeah, yeah. It's a solvable room, which a lot of the rooms in institution are not strictly solvable. You've always got to be kind of thinking on your feet.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh,
Oh,
remember the basics of
we got a
CQC.
ninja.
That
With a lot of decapitated.
was
toasts.
many decapitations. I wasn't expecting that.
I am really bad at melee, so seeing someone who's able to hit consistent decapitations like that is pretty good.
That was fun to see. I love that. The K Bartana is so cursed, but you know, when it works, it works.
You know,
Override
I think
target
it's
down.
real. I think I've seen one in a gun store one time under the glass.
That's dumb enough to be real. We're praying.
Even
Oh,
for an SMG, all right. You know, if this was my role,
That is awesome.
oh,
with
and
the
a
laser
laser.
sight.
I would be happy to run this SMG for the rest of the run. Just pick up
Absolutely.
the shotgun, use that as a tool, and then you're just Mr. P90 the rest of the time. Kill some go out would.
This is my primary weapon at this point. We've got a
Mhm.
laser. We've got the neat integral sight. That is a lucky roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Clearing out our supply point now.
Looks like that's a nice orb to have, but he's picking up as many points as he can from the guards.
Yep. Every little bit helps. You do get more points if you clear out the entire hold.
You can palm the P90 mag? I did not
Did
know
not
that.
know that was
I have
real.
never been a madman enough to even try to palm that
Huh?
mag.
Is that real?
Apparently you can.
Analyzing system.
And they were
Anton,
like side by side too. I don't know what kind of hands you have in this game. for
that's
that to work.
I guess speaking of ESP. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna have to see how that works later on. But our befuddlement aside, we are just now waiting for our hardens to pop in. We've got a nice stable spot at the top of the stairs. Speaking of
He's
hardens,
ready for him. 3
ooh,
more to go.
bit of trouble on that one.
The P90, without upgrading it to any kind of piercing round, is going to. You do have to get it in between the mail slot there.
And we do have to remember that our laser is offset by a little bit here. It's not perfectly in line.
Yeah, it is pretty
Analyzing system.
angled if you look at it.
But you know, it helps with the point aiming, at least getting its general target. And
Yeah.
we're still through the hardens without too much trouble.
Let's start right there. For this.
I hate it when they come in through that bottom door and have to hunt them
Yeah.
down.
I like to hold a little bit more forward from where he is, up on the stairs, just to get a little bit more of an angle on them as they come out.
I like a similar thing, but this is also a very safe spot to hang out in.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel that way because you feel exposed, but it's actually pretty safe.
And crossover, if they spawn at the bottom and the encryptions come in, you're usually pretty safe for
Get it in.
15, 20 whole seconds as they try and find their way to you.
Exactly. Meanwhile, that P90 absolutely shredding the swarms, and we're through the second hold, on the way to our supply point through Hydro.
Cool to see a P90 chamber check going in through the bottom.
To the extent that you can actually see in there.
Heading into Finestra, I wonder what we'll see him buy. I think as a tool, the semi-auto shotgun is unparalleled,
Yeah.
but you might just choose to skip the semi-auto and go for a mag fed.
You know, that's a distinct
Ooh,
possibility, because we've got a primary weapon. You might spend points on ammo here as well.
That's true. I would be very tempted to just go straight up to the 5 points on API here. and
Speak
that's what
of
we
the
do.
devil, that is exactly what we're doing.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Dang it.
But it will be nice to have something that can just fire all the way down in Clemency.
It looks like we're prioritizing
Okay,
firepower
take the
here,
bonus.
which is absolutely fair, because we're going to start seeing
Mhm.
armor that the P90, that 5.7 round won't
Ah shit, I
really
hit
be
the
able
wrong
to.
thing.
Yeah.
I should have gone for
And-
like an AR.
it is a lot more usable and handy than
Oh,
a
whatever,
shotgun.
look.
To have something with a nice
The
big
weapon is not
mag,
the best. Come on.
nice piercing shells.
Yeah, I would have been
Is
way
this the
better.
first P90 we've seen in the free for
I mean, I'm
all
just stupid.
round?
Um,
I can't think of any
I think
others.
I know I've seen another PDW. It might have been a P90, but it might have been an MP7.
It's not a common roll, that's for sure. Though maybe that's just because I haven't been
This will go
rolling
for- Yeah,
SMGs.
for the next.
Guardian saying that there's been
maybe-
others.
Well, I haven't seen them, so that means they don't
I
exist.
already messed up, man. I can't so you can just enter run. Run
It is a happy roll.
For sure.
All of the PDWs are potential rifle replacements.
Definitely way better than some of those SMGs that feel like they belong in the machine pistol roll instead.
Oh, there are some absolutely awful rolls that you can get in that SMG pool.
Some real
And I've seen
stinkers.
Oh, absolute stinkers. Like that one that doesn't have a stock and
Why is
Oh,
it right
God.
there?
Ugh. Stockless. Ugh.
Interfacing with system node. Hold
But
this
we are in
position.
Inclinator now. Hold 3. Hopefully we don't get bricked here.
he is kind of out in the open here. This is a very bold place to stand. Eyes on everything.
Yeah, this is usually my encryption killing spot, but we'll see how this works. You gotta be
Hardened
aware of what's going on.
I would be sneaking a little bit to the left there, but it looks like he's able to maintain good control over this.
Yeah, using that
He hasn't
integrated
been
sight.
shot yet.
We're on the zip line, just hopping down a level. Uh-oh. Even
Taking his time.
even the API is having a bit of trouble getting through that hardened.
Yeah. But I'm looking at his hands right now, and they look nice and steady. He is in control right now.
Yeah,
He
taking
just took a hit,
a
but
bit of a hit from that shield. Very rude.
Yeah, that's
But we're just methodically heading down Inclinator.
and from what we've seen, you know, getting a survive is a lot more important out of this room than
could have also been
getting a
worse.
whole bunch of points and risking yourself.
Exactly. Inclinator is a hold where you keep your points as opposed to getting more points. in most points.
Yeah, I agree 100%. You don't want to, you know, not take your time and go jumping into it one of those train tracks.
Yeah, who would do that?
Certainly someone with Death Wish.
I do love how cool and calm ASWA
Yeah.
is.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
I think as soon as he rolled that P90, all the nerves just went, "Ah, we're okay."
To have a gun as comfy as the P90.
I had them on my left. Should we go for that?
So he's still maintaining control here. I don't think he's gotten hit on this encryption yet.
Not yet, although we might be about to. I know there's Sosics behind him.
Get faster, quickly!
Trying to dodge gunfire on the zip line.
Bullet just whizzed past him there. One more encryption, I think.
We made it.
One to go, and he'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief getting through this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Analyzing system.
Analyzing.
Choosing to stay down here, it looks like. Oh, there we go.
Where's the second one?
We're,
Gonna
oh,
have to hike 2 Sosics all the way up.
we're looking for where the
I can see
encryption
it
clouds
from
are.
up here.
There's one up top here. Where's the
1,
second?
2. Oh, okay.
Okay, it's way down there.
Ooh, not a good spread for him.
No, we're definitely gonna have to hunt it down.
Shit,
Ooh,
shit,
take
shit,
a bit
shit,
of fire.
shit, shit.
Ooh, that's a big chunk of health gone. I would consider eating the health up.
Oh, he is really low.
We've lost control of this room.
He's at about 1/5 of his health.
Oh, there's one in the doorway. One in the door behind you.
I think you're right to be really nervous and want to eat that sausage. I don't know what he's saving it for. Maybe he thinks he can
I
take
see
one
him.
more hit here.
Encryptions have popped in. We're trying to regain control of the room a little bit. We're 1 or 2 hits away from death, though, which is
Reloading.
really making me nervous.
Encryption.
That door
Now just get down with
always
hope.
has a sausage.
Hope
in
we
it
can get
when
down
you
safely.
come around the corner.
Just
Oh,
hope.
they're swarming
Hope
the
and prayer.
stairs.
Hopes and prayers. Get your hopes and prayers up.
Hopes and
Been
prayers.
able
Ugh. Oh, that was
Oh,
so
wow.
close.
He was ready for it. He knew he could take
Oh,
one
I
more
did it.
hit.
I did it.
We pulled up
Finally.
with exactly the right amount of health.
That was
I don't
nice
know
one.
how much health we had left right at the end there, but it was definitely
Get about
less than
Advance
500.
to next system node
Yeah.
and take it.
just quickly.
That was a risky play, but I don't know. Maybe he's more cool and calm and collected than I am, and he's the
I
one
don't know if
playing
that
it.
counts as a
Yeah, no kidding.
detection.
I'm just
am-
I
chilling.
hope not.
I was clinching.
God damn.
It's a real illustration of how quickly you can just lose control of the room if you miss even one wave of sources.
Yep, going for a reload at the wrong time, you
Oh,
don't
no.
hear those footsteps, and you're in trouble.
But honestly, at this point, I think the hard part is over.
Yeah. It's definitely the hardest out of the 5, but you can still meet an untimely fate in Void or Funbind.
Yep.
I think usually the Void deaths come if you mess up your movement and you start bouncing along in space,
Just
you know,
hanging
slowly
there,
out to the void.
hanging like a
Yeah.
pinata. But I think right about this point is where a lot of runners
on, get up
really
here.
get into the groove.
Mhm. He's definitely past the funnel that's killed so many players.
Did not get bricked, which is always a plus.
Yep.
Please tell me he didn't detect me.
Now, what do you think we're gonna buy here? Because we've,
I'm still thinking we might see a mag-fed shotgun.
unless we get the suppressor or something, I don't think we can upgrade the P90 anymore. So I think,
Mhm.
as you say, shotguns for utility,
3 guys in there.
or maybe
Okay,
we
only
start
one,
buying
only
power-ups,
one, that's
because those will definitely come in handy later on.
Get detected
Yeah,
again.
he doesn't need a new
Carefully. moving.
problem solver for this set of encryptions that are coming up. He will need something that goes big, boom and bang for 5th hold, but 4th hold not really.
Okay, Mortana's been pulled out. Oh,
Good patient play here, not
Yeah, dude.
rushing in,
mhm.
listening and waiting for the Sosigs to come, and then cleanly taking them out. This is good patient play.
Override
Yep,
token
not
found.
too aggressive,
Okay,
not
just notice I
impatient,
did
just
not need to waste my sausage right there.
carefully
Just
going
a
through,
second.
minding your own business.
There's somebody coming. Just have to be careful.
I think he's thinking about what he's gonna buy just as much as we are.
Come on
We
in.
should project our thoughts via ESP. Buy the grenade launcher. Buy a flashbang.
Yes,
Don't seem to be interested in
yes.
coming in.
Something that
It's fine
goes
by me.
bang or boom.
It looks like we're
Get
fishing
my
for
semi-automatic
guns. There it is, the
shotgun.
mag fed.
Ooh, and
Yes.
good pull.
That's a
Great
really
design.
good pull.
I
We
think
got the
from the looks of it, I
AR
will like it very
15
much.
style shotgun.
Yes,
I
lots
never
of
know what
lasers.
this thing's called.
I have no idea
but
what it's
this is a-
called, but it's that
This
gun.
is such
Nice.
a great gun.
Nice pull right there.
It is so comfy. It feels like you're shooting an AR-15. It is very responsive.
You got your sight, you've got the mags already upgraded. I think
cannot
that's
Buy a
maximum.
laser?
Is,
For
Could
was he
12?
laser
looking to
next
buy
time.
a laser for it too?
It might have
What I could
been.
buy right now is a sausage. I can't.
I'm not sure what
I
he's.
thought about
I
two,
think
but
he's
they're
just
free.
going to shopping.
No.
Going on a shopping spree here.
No well.
He's gonna
Those
switch
are
out his
all
All
ammo.
of his
I wonder.
categories
Maybe
are
something for
now
two. Wait, I know what I could
rolled.
get. This
A
thing.
flashlight.
A
Okay,
flashlight.
I respect it.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a. He's going to be using this as a discount laser sight,
No, only top.
which for a shotgun,
I guess.
you know,
Yeah, no.
not bad.
Just do it
Some people have
inside.
been doing this with rifles, but
ASWA has been. I would like to just make
think
sure this
Velvet
is clear.
also
These are
clashed in the same.
godlike rolls. These are
these
blessed
are amazing rolls.
blessed by Anton himself.
He could
I have to
right
go.
now. He could have a Keter and an MP155K if he was less lucky.
That's what
And
my
go
rolls
in
would
and-
be.
Yeah, he could be so much less happy with his loadout.
We're getting ready to clear out Void here,
Nice and silent.
which as long as you're careful, as we've seen ASWA be so far, you can
Yeah.
Let's
get
roll
it
This is
pretty
it is.
pretty easily on the
It's
stealth.
weirdly loaded.
You have to slice the pie one tiny slice at a time, but
Looks
as
like
long
there
as
might
you're
be a
methodical.
patrol in there.
Dang
Oh, they
it.
saw him. That's unfortunate.
Alright,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going loud, fellas. We've got the shotgun out.
It looks like there was a patrol walking around and they
Hit
just
him.
couldn't take
Why?
it exactly right.
He just didn't care.
Choosing to reload instead of go to the P90. Now, is he going to use this thing as a primary? He's favoring it right now over the P90.
Maybe. I mean, if I had it, I would want to use it too.
Yeah, it is nice, but it only has. Is that the 10 round mags?
I think that's 12.
12 rounds.
We'll have to do some counting.
It's a lot fewer than 50.
We can pull out our
By my math.
Sesame Street casters. 1 shell. Ah ah ah. 2 shells. Ah ah ah.
I mean, I just
Chat-
reloaded it. No reason
chat,
to
sing the
reload it
ABCs.
again.
Sing the ABCs
So
now.
that seems to
Any
prove
triangle,
how is
any
it?
triangle club members in the chat?
Let's do basic arithmetic together.
Okay.
I'm sure some of
I
you
didn't
will
realize-
fail.
He's still got the 1911.
Let's hope for the best. I haven't
You've got it.
That on the hip.
Oh, wait, if you
I
rolled
always
1911,
die
the
on
golden
some
1911, you keep the golden 1911.
Doesn't matter anyway.
He is the man with the golden gun.
Exactly. Choosing to hold back in this spot. I don't know what we call this spot back here. But this is a
It is
very.
definitely the most popular spot.
It's a cozy spot. Stealth threat, a good spread. We can see a bunch of them.
Yep. Maintaining control at the same time. Going back to the encryption.
It always pays to take a second or two to make sure you're not going to get domed by one of these scout sosigs. And that's our stealths.
That's it.
Clean.
Didn't even have to go hunting.
Cold, calm, collected, clean.
This is very methodical play here. I'm a big fan.
This is a very cozy runner to watch. Oh, took a
Dang
big
it.
hit there.
Now, he did say
Just
that
hit me.
his top score that he's ever gotten is in the 700,000 range. And I think we're past that at this point.
Oh, we're definitely. If we complete this, I think
the
we're going to
fuck
see
out
a
of cover,
personal
man.
best out of ASWA.
Thank you.
Yeah,
God.
I'm surprised here with this level of play. I would figure he would always be finishing.
You know, we did lose a lot of time in
Dang.
any but I think not that much.
Mm-hmm.
Polymorphic is in by now, I think.
Should be dead.
I don't know where it lives.
Reload and get this
There it
encryption.
is.
Where is it? There it is.
Got to make a run for it. Is he gonna try and long range?
Oh, we're trying to snipe
Dang
him.
it.
This is definitely
Get over there.
going for trusting in your skills here, especially with how angled that laser sight is. I don't know if you can trust that to a quite
He's starting to get overrun here a little bit.
I
At
think
this
he's gotta
point-
get
Oh.
closer.
Dang it, what?
Oh.
Why are you still alive?
Trying to clear the polymorphic at this range is, and keep the room clear is going to be a monumental task.
I'm losing
At
big
this
time.
point, I would
losing
just
big
rush
time.
the polymorphic.
Holy shit. No, I always die like
think
this.
that's definitely
It's just like how I
play.
die.
But he is
I
out
wanna
of
die yet.
he's out of sausages. He doesn't have
Get him, man.
a shield
behind
sausage
you.
to eat.
There are many Sosigs in this room now.
And
This-
choosing to one-handed with no recoil
Anything but dying,
bracing this
please.
shotgun at close range.
Just want to make it
We
far
just had a
once.
first time warning here. Come on, get it. You can do it. Using our progressive trigger on the P90.
The Sosigs are giving him a little time here.
Got a little time to
Move,
breathe.
Using
move.
it.
Oh,
Move faster.
move it.
Thank you.
3, 2. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
All right, we got a
I think there's one more
clear.
left.
Ooh. Yeah, don't panic.
I hope there's one
Yeah,
more.
I think we saw maybe a little bit of panic
A little bit
there.
of panic. I was starting to panic.
Okay. Okay.
Now, you and
Be able
I
to do it for the
definitely
first
have
time.
little voices in our heads about encryption timers. As soon as those things pop, that little man in my head is yelling very
do the
loudly.
safe space. No, it's
That
not.
that thing is in your
No,
head
it is.
saying, "The encryption is up! Shoot it! Shoot it now!"
Please.
It definitely is.
Make sure this
But
thing is
you know,
reloaded.
maybe that's not the best for survival. You know, he did survive. I'm not sure what his health is here. I think it's above half.
We took a
If
few hits, but I don't
barely.
think it was too bad. Now, I don't know about you,
Yeah.
Hoyt, but my voices in my head have never led me astray.
Well, we're where we are
Ah!
because of them, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, a disarmed Sosig coming for a hello.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
no,
regen
he-
is starting to
Wait,
go,
regenerate
starting to get
yourself.
behind.
You're not allowed to regenerate generate.
Gotta
Okay.
clear that.
No,
that
no, no, no.
center node clear. He's not shooting it.
To the left, finish it off with a
I did
1911.
it.
With the
I did it.
1911.
Ha ha ha
There's a
ha.
reason he
Oh my
kept
God.
it. It could have been a point
I
in his
have not
pocket, but
gotten
it
past this
was
point yet.
the solution on his hip instead.
It was fated.
I think I know it.
It was fated. We're through hold
Are we
4.
gonna-
The train.
Are we gonna
Where's
catch a
the map?
train?
Oh, we're gonna have
Are we-
to get him for the
I-
train tax.
I think we're definitely past his PB here because he doesn't know where he's supposed to be going right now. We are catching the train, ladies and gentlemen. Train.
Train!
Yes,
Seems to be
yes, dude.
Choo choo.
Is that dead end?
Ugh.
Uh,
Going into the vents.
diving into the vents.
No, definitely over here.
Yeah.
Down here?
Okay.
Now, I will say I've noticed that in these larger holds, we have been having some trouble keeping it clear and free. That makes me a
Yeah.
little nervous for
Oh, shit.
Funbind coming up.
Yeah, because at a certain point in Funbind, you kind of have to let that control go so that you can concentrate on the encryption and get it clear. Because you're never going to be able to buy yourself enough time.
I think
Shopping
maybe I have the
wise,
chance of
I think
actually
our
getting him
best
again.
bet right now is absolutely to buy some power ups.
Can I go
It's
for-
gotta be power-up dogs, right?
Oh, but he's
He's
gonna buy
got
the grenade
7
launcher.
points.
Oh, I changed my mind, Hoyt. Buy the grenade launcher.
It's a fun idea. But you know how much I hate fun.
We hate fun around here. No fun is allowed.
Yep. You spend the points in the correct meta way. No explosives.
You
No
will
fun.
you will play optimally.
I think I have still have a lot of time left.
Override
Alright,
token.
he's got his final point here. He could
don't
sell
want
the
to go
pistol
so
for
much.
another point,
Take my
but
time.
it did
cool
serve
down.
him well
Think
in the
about my
last
routine.
hold. Maybe he'll hang on to it for luck.
I hate fun.
two
Also,
guns, I
Hoyt,
think.
fun buying. Checks
my
out. Yeah, I
friend
know what
said-
you're talking about. We hate, we hate fun buying. You know,
That
It's
one.
consistent.
it's
the first one.
consistent.
I don't quite remember, but it's probably fine. I know the two most important ones, I think.
Doing some
If I could
strategizing
go
here.
for a laser for this thing.
Some
This is
strategery.
This is also not the shop that you want to be making buying decisions in. You kind of want to know exactly what you're going to be
Lowest
buying
points for
before you
spare.
step foot in here and start having to deal with all of those hot dogs in the vents.
Or
They
they
never
not
stop
all.
coming. They never stop, Spanners. They never stop.
And they don't stop coming in. They don't stop coming in. They don't stop coming in. They don't stop
No
coming.
need it. Yeah, I heard
Buy
this
the
laser
grenade
and this
launcher.
gun, and this gun is my main gun.
Buy the
But I
grenade
could do
launcher.
the mag extension, but then I would take up more space. I don't know, maybe I get big enough
it.
to do it here. And that would be not
Do
good.
it.
He's
Buy
barely
it.
got enough
Buy it
points.
now.
Grenade.
Buy the grenade launcher.
I'm gonna need it, I think.
Ooh. 8-point AR
Might
at
have
this
to go for an
point.
assault
Oh,
rifle.
you've got your P90, man.
I think the grenade launcher is a smarter choice than this.
No, I can't.
Buy the
Yeah,
grenade
I can
launcher.
actually. So I think that-
You must.
Yeah, I'll go for
Uh-oh,
please
is-
be something good. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Okay.
We got Scarl.
Actually, I don't know. No.
Ah!
That's not very good.
He
No,
has
no,
been
that's also not
getting
good.
shot for a minute here, right?
No!
That's
No!
The grenade? Was that a grenade?
He got buried!
how did I die like
Oh
that?
no!
No!
What even
I'm gonna
happened?
pull him in here.
It just exploded. It just suddenly combusted. Just,
No.
damn. Damn.
ASWA, no!
No!
I mean, no noise and just surprised me out of nowhere.
Oh, hang on. Let me unmute and undeafen him.
Oh yeah, you should hear.
ASWA,
No!
no!
What? Why?
Things were looking so good.
He's still muted. He's still muted. Aswa, say something.
Damn.
Please. I can't forcefully unmute you, Aswa.
No,
You've gotta help me out
self-muted
here.
here.
There we go. Hello? Oh no.
ASWA,
Now your mic is wrong. Say something.
no. Well, folks, communication troubles.
Communications have broken down. The berries have gotten to us. The berry claims
that-
one more.
Now I can see his
I just used this
scoreboard barely.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
hey.
No, I don't know what happened.
Welcome back.
And I need push to talk.
Oh, okay. Hello, welcome back. It looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that is a PB for you.
It is, which is quite nice, but
Well, congratulations
wish I
for
could've just
that.
gotten- Like, I don't know how I even died. There's no reason why I should have died. I
Think
just
you-
suddenly combusted.
You got blown
You
up by
had-
a green berry, we believe.
I don't know what that is. I mean,
It's
the
a-
grenades,
a-
I
a
think.
gr-
but
a
Yeah,
grenade.
I
When
do
did he throw
agree.
it?
Dude, they are quick on the draw on those.
They threw it from the vent. You were getting shot for a second there. Enough time for them to throw a grenade at you and then get back to shooting.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
He didn't even make a sound. Like, he didn't let me know, like, yeah, I'm here, you can shoot me. Like, he should have done that.
So that's
Yes.
can you look at the scoreboard for a second? I think it's an 877750.
I believe that's correct.
All right.
It is.
Let's questions from chat here. Now, how did you feel about rolling that P90?
Yo, like, P90s, I like them, but, like, because they're, like, high caliber a little bit, and that's nice, but what's not nice is the reloading. But that's, like, my
Yeah.
only problem with it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's true. Although you were doing a great job palming those P90
Yeah, because I have a
mags.
lot of experience. I have a lot of luck when it comes to rolling P90s, it looks like.
we did not know you could palm the P90 mags like that. We were flabbergasted.
Oh, that's, yeah, nice
Most
to
of the
teach
chat was
something.
we had a few exclamation marks in chat from a lot of people who have hundreds of hours into this game. I didn't know.
We saw that, we were like, huh? Yeah, we had a very fun time watching your run. Cool, calm, and collected for the most part, it seemed. Had a few
Yeah.
close calls, but man, that was a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, It was one of my best runs. I mean, it was my best
It
run.
was your best
But
run.
like
By
I
a
said, the
lot.
thing is just there's no reason why I should have died right there. I was really hopeful and just you just
Yeah,
throw a grenade, man. It's so annoying.
Don't eat the
you
green berries. That's
you
what you
are
gotta
in
learn.
pretty good company. We've had so many people die to sudden explosive berries near
Yeah.
them.
At least like the I don't know who it was, but she gets to keep her thing, her
Oh,
leaderboard.
Oh,
Lesh? No, Lesh is out, I think.
She is? Damn. Okay, I
we
guess we
got we
don't
got
know,
to
but
do a sort here. Hang on. She
Yeah,
is
I
it's
out.
just with the magazine I just figured 'cause, like every other magazine you can palm, I just tried it with the P90 and it worked.
That's very
yeah.
funny. Well, do we have any additional questions from the chat? I'm going to preempt everyone and ask the most important question.
Mm-hmm.
ASWA, why hot dogs?
Uh I don't know. You tell me.
I'm asking you. We've got to get the truth of the universe here, and you have the answers.
I think it's cause they're meat. Because of the meat.
There's the meat. We
Yeah.
like meat. We have the meat. You heard it here first. Well, absent any other questions from chat, we're gonna have to let you go here, Aswa. Thank you very much for your run. Congratulations on your personal best of all time. And just got to watch out for those green berries next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I truly do, yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to watch this wonderful run. We should be back in a little bit. We have one final run left in the free for all coming up today, and then we'll be getting into the brackets. Until then, I've been Spanners with Hoyt,
Hello.
and
Goodbye.
we will catch you next time on First to Worst. Take care.
Bye, everyone.